Hi, friends. It's Mrs. Meyers at the Bexley Public Library, and I'm here today with my friend, Mouse. Hi, guys. How are you? Well, Mouse. Mouse is here to do something special today. We're going to be talking about narrative skills. Mouse is going to share some things that we did this morning. Yes. Well, I got up early and I went on a walk with Mrs. Meyers, and we were getting some exercise. And first we put on our shoes and our jackets, and then we walked kind of slow, and then we walked fast, like that. And I got kind of hot, and I was faster than Mrs. Meyers. But then when we were done, we did some stretching, and that's what we did this morning. So what did you do today? Well, Mouse, thanks for sharing that. Narrative skills are the ability to tell a story back that you remember that you've read or been told. And it is also knowing the order of events, sometimes called sequencing. So you can see my apple here. You can cut this. This will be in your packet next month. You can cut the pictures up and then put them in order, how they happened. What comes first? Why, we all know the core comes first. No, the apple comes first, and then a bite, another bite, more bites. Oh my goodness, apple's almost gone. Another bite, just the core is left. So you can mix them up and practice putting things in order. When you are using your narrative skills, you're able to tell the beginning and the middle and the end of the story. You can make up stories. You can take turns. You can follow directions. If you've been given a job, like it's time to get ready for bed, you can follow the directions and remember that you're going to get your jammies on, you're going to go potty, and then you're going to brush your teeth, grab your stuffy, and if you have a blanket, and hop into bed. Maybe you'll have a story if you do all those things. So there's lots of different things that you can do to build narrative skills, and there will be this month in the packet, there are narrative skill book lists. So lots of stories that you can have mom or dad check out from the library and read to you, and then you can say what happened first in the story, and then what happened, and then what happened at the end. You can do other things like ask questions, and you can talk about how characters feel, if they have a problem, how they solve their problem. You can notice things in pictures, and you can share exciting things that happen to you at school or during your day while your parents are off to work or off doing something else. So practicing narrative skills is not only important, it's fun. So today I'm going to read a story called The Three Bears. And this story is by Byron Barton. I love this one. We have 1, 2, 3 bears. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. There was a papa bear, and a mama bear, and a baby bear. One day, Mama Bear made some porridge. She made a big bowl for Papa Bear, and a medium-sized bowl for Mama Bear, and a small bowl for Baby Bear. The porridge was very hot, So the three bears went for a walk so that it could cool. They're going to go out for a walk, just like Mouse and I had this morning. Just then, along came a little girl named Goldilocks. Goldilocks looked inside the house and she saw that there were 3 bowls of porridge. Look at that. She can probably smell how delicious that smells. Goldilocks was hungry. So she tasted the Papa Bear's porridge, but it was too hot. Then she tried the Mama Bear's porridge, but it was too cold. And then she tried the Baby Bear's porridge. It was just right. And so she ate and ate and ate until she ate it all. Then Goldilocks wanted to sit down. First she sat in Papa Bear's rocker, but it rocked too fast. And then she sat in Mama Bear's rocker, but it rocked too slow. And then she sat in Baby Bear's rocker, and it rocked just right. So Goldilocks rocked and rocked and rocked so much that the little rocker broke. Oh, no. I didn't think that little Baby Bear's going to like that. Then Goldilocks wanted to lie down. First she tried Papa Bear's bed. It was too hard. And then she tried Mama Bear's bed. It was too soft. And then she tried Baby Bear's bed, and it was just right. So Goldilocks fell asleep in Baby Bear's bed. A little while later, the bears came home. Oh, they had such a nice walk. The bears looked at their porridge, and Papa Bear said, "Someone has been eating my porridge." And Mama Bear said, "Someone has been eating my porridge." And Baby Bear said, "Someone has been eating my porridge, and now it's all gone." Then the bears looked at their chairs, and Papa Bear said, "Someone has been sitting in my chair." Mama Bear said, "Someone has been sitting in my chair." Uh-oh. Baby Bear said, "Someone's been sitting in my chair too, and now it's broken in pieces." So the bears looked at their beds, and Papa Bear said, "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed." Mama Bear said, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." Uh-oh, this is getting kind of scary. Then Baby Bear called out, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed. Look, there she is now." Uh-oh. Looks like Goldilocks is waking up just as the bears come in. When Goldilocks saw the 3 bears, she jumped out of Baby Bear's bed and ran. And she ran and ran as fast as she could away from the 3 bears' house. And the 3 bears never saw little Goldilocks again. The end. Well, that was a good story, and I bet you've heard it before, or a version of it. But let's find out from some of our characters over here, our puppets, what happened. Let's start off with, "Hi, I'm Goldilocks, and this is what happened. I was out walking around, having a really good day, and when I came to a house, the windows were open, and I was hungry. I could smell some delicious porridge. And so, okay, I went in, and I ate the porridge in the little bowl because the other was too hot and too cold. And then I broke one of the chairs. I was ready for a nap at that point, so I went upstairs just to take a little nap. And then before I knew it, there was a bunch of grumpy old bears staring at me, and I had to run home as fast as I could. That's what happened in Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Good job, Goldilocks. Thanks for sharing what happened. All right, let's get another version of what happened. Let's see what Baby Bear thinks happened. And it's fun. You can make some puppets out of paper bags or have some fun crafts in the next month's packet and you can maybe tell some different versions. Well, hello. My name is Bear, Baby Bear. And I'm here to tell you what really happened. You see, I was really hungry, and my mom, she made the porch too hot, so we went out for a walk, and we were going to eat it when I came home, but something bad happened. Well, on the walk, it was nice. We saw a butterfly, but then we came home, and somebody ate my porridge, and it was all gone. And then I looked at my favorite chair, and somebody broke it. And then we went upstairs to see if the bad guy was at the house. And yes, she was. Yep, 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 yep. And we went, ugh, just like bears do, because we're grumpy sometimes. She got up and ran away. And we never saw her again. And my mommy made me a new bowl of porridge. And thank you, Baby Bear. That was nice of you to share what happened in your version of the stories. Well, I have another book that's kind of fun about the three bears, and it's called Me and You. And this is a story that shows both sides of the story, the bear's version and the little girl's version of what happened. So here's our little girl, and there's the bear. Me and You by Anthony Browne. This is our house. There are the bears right here. There's Daddy Bear, Mommy Bear, and me. I'm just going to read this side. One morning, Mommy made porridge for breakfast, but it was too hot to eat. Let's go for a stroll in the park. While it cools down, said Daddy, and so we did. Daddy talked about his work, and Mommy talked about her work, and I just messed around. On the way back, Daddy talked about the car, and Mommy talked about the house, and I still just messed around. When we got home, the front door was open, and Daddy said that Mommy must have left it open, and Mommy said it must have been Daddy, and I didn't say anything. So Daddy saw a spoon sticking out of his porridge. That's funny, he said. Mommy saw a spoon, her spoon. That's funny, she said. And then I saw that my bowl was empty. That's not funny, I said. And someone had eaten all my porridge. Oh, my goodness. Hang on a minute, said Dad. Someone's been sitting in my chair. Someone's been sitting in my chair, said Mommy. Someone's been sitting in my chair, and they've broken it, I yelled. We better take a look upstairs, whispered Daddy Bear. After you, said Mommy. There they go. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Be careful, dear, said Daddy. And there they are. Look at that grumpy face they have. Not happy at all. Oh, no, Daddy said, someone's been in my bed. Oh, shrieked Mommy, someone's been in my bed. Someone's been in my bed, I said, and they're still here. There she is. And the girl leaped up out of the bed and ran downstairs and out the door. I wonder what happened to her. There's Bear peeking out the window, seeing what happens next. What do you think maybe happened? Well, if you want to know what happened according to Goldilocks, go back to the beginning of the book. And right when the bears are introducing themselves, we find a little girl and her mommy. And they get up. They're going out to start their day. Down they go down the street. And Mommy and the little girl stop and they look in the window. Sometimes that's called window shopping. And the little girl gets distracted by a balloon. And of course, she follows it as quick as she can. but it floats up very high, and soon it floats away, and the little girl can't get to it. Uh-oh. Suddenly, our little girl is lost. She doesn't even know where she is. She looks quite worried. She wanders a bit, trying to figure out where she could be. She keeps running into dead ends. She has no idea where she is. Oh my goodness. Then she comes upon a house. This is the house that the three bears live in. And look, someone has left the door open. And so she peeks inside. Maybe she just wanted to use the phone. Oh, she is so overcome by the smell of porridge that she starts trying it. She tries the big bowl and the little medium bowl, and then she eats all the little bowl because we know it's just right. And she goes into the next room and she tries the big chair, the soft middle-sized chair, and then she sits in the baby's chair, and because she's such a big girl, it breaks. It's an accident, I'm sure. And then she goes on a little adventure and explores by going upstairs in the house, where she finds a big bed. It's too hard. A medium-sized bed that's too soft, and a just right bed. And by now, she is exhausted. And so she takes a little nap, and she is fast asleep when who comes home to discover that things are messed up and not right? Why, it's the grumpy old bears. Look at the look on their faces. Oh my goodness. No wonder she leaped up. No wonder she didn't take time to introduce herself. She ran down the stairs as fast as she could and out the door and as fast as she could until she came to, it looks like, the building that she might live in. Things are familiar now. So she walks and walks and walks and walks and walks until suddenly she finds her mother. They hug, and then she tells her mother all the details about what happened at the beginning of her day when she followed the balloon, the middle of the day when she got lost and had a little adventure, and the end of the day when she found her way back to her mother's. So, as you can see, it's fun to tell stories back. And Mouse wants to say something now. Yeah, I'd like to tell stories like this. Once upon a time, there were three bears, and they were big, medium-sized, and little. And they had somebody come into their house and eat their porridge and break the chair and mess up their sheets and their fancy beds. She wasn't very nice. She ran away when they got grumpy. The end. All right, thank you, Mouse. Well, friends, another fun thing that you can do to build literacy skills. Here's my book. Okay. Well, of course, it's not here. Oh, here it is. A great way to practice learning how to tell stories back is by using wordless books. Now, a wordless book is a book that, look at it. There are no letters put together to make words. There are only pictures. So, friends, if you get a book like this, you can just say what you think happened on the page, and you tell the story how you think it happened. There'll be a beginning and a middle and an end. And I recommend that you call the library and request some of these because these are great fun. And every time you read them, the story can be different. Well, today at our Zoom, we are going to tell some more stories, and we're going to practice telling back the events of maybe your day, if you had something exciting happen, or maybe you want to tell back a boring day. I don't know. See you at 2:00, and we will find out what's going on in your world. Bye, friends.